What is up, everybody? It's your boy Dave Mo Flips, coming at you with a gem. So check it out. You know, I opened up the dealership now. I should say we opened up the dealership. I'm going to get into the breakdown of the dealership in a video to come, all right? But why are we looking at this Benz? If you've seen the last video, I think I put it out already. You'll see that I purchased this Benz. So what I want you to do here is I'm bringing an app to you. Now, if you've watched any of my earlier videos, I've always said, don't worry about apps. There are apps that you need to use if you're financing because you need to know what cars are going to go for. Here, let me just flip through these pictures for those of you that haven't seen this car yet while I'm talking. So for those of you guys who don't know, if you're financing vehicles, banks are going to cut you a check for a certain amount of money. You're also going to get a down payment. Then sometimes, most cases, the bank will add about $1,500 to the amount that they say. I'm going to get into all this, okay? Most of the banks that I'm looking at right now are using JD Power. What I was doing was, if you go to the JD Power website, you will look in there and you'll put your information in, like, not your VIN number. You got to put it in, like, for this car, it would be a 2008 Mercedes-Benz S-Class, 100 and some odd thousand miles on it, and then it will spit out a number to you. But with this, let me show you guys, it's $52 a month, okay? All you do is come over here, okay? Copy the VIN. Go to your JD Power Market Values app. You can scan the VIN just like you can with your Manheim app. You can search for it, which is what I do. I go right up here to the search box. I paste it in there. And it tells you what it is. Boom. You put it in. The mileage. The mileage on that one was 137 and change. I'm just going to round it up to 138. Okay. You hit this, the VIN. And what it does, the VIN, it's like a VIN decodes it. So it tells you all the options, okay? And you go in here and it says, all right, the base MSRP was $89.7. I don't care about that. Rough trade-in, you could expect to pay $68.25. So if someone came to the lot and was like, hey, I want to trade this car in, that's the number that you're going to say. Or if you're like me, you're going to use MMR. Clean trade is $10,050, and clean retail is $12,200. Now, and then this is 30 days to sell the car. Profit margin is 18. If it costs you 11, blah, 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 blah. The price would, this is all how it breaks down, okay? It's a 24% markup. Profit margin is 18, whatever. So here's the numbers. So $12,200. When you're doing this car, you could expect to get a check from the bank for $12,200 if the person has decent credit, $2,000 down, and whatever other steps that you might need. What are the stipulations? It's different with every single bank. What I'm running into right now is I need proof of income, proof of residency, and a utility bill. Proof of residency, a deed to a house or a lease, just to prove that you actually live where you're saying that you're living. But the main thing of this video was to show you how beautiful that app is, how quick it is just to look at retail values. For financing, guys, that is not, let me repeat, that is not for cash cars. With a cash car, I wouldn't have even used the app. I could care less about the app. I'm going to go to Marketplace and I'm going to see what the cars are going for in my area on Marketplace. I wouldn't use this app. Now, the question's going to get risen. Well, Dave, would you sell that car for $12,200? I'm going to say no. And the reason being is I only paid, let's say, $3,000 for the car. I actually paid $28.29 shipped. $2,500 was the high bid on it. So if I'm in this car after reconditioning it and everything else for, let's just say, $4,000, I don't care. I'll let that car go down the road. Let's just say, $2,000 down, $8,000. But out of that $8,000, I got to pay tax, title, and registration because they're going to finance that. So I might end up with about $3,000 or $4,000 profit on that car. Could I go hard? Yes, there are people out there that will pay $12,200 for it, because with subprime lending, you always sell the payment. You don't sell the price of the car. That's the trouble with subprime lending. You can end up with a car that's worth $8,000 and end up spending $20,000 because you could afford $250 a month. But the video was about the app, and if you're doing financing, guys, if you're new to the game like I am, that app right there is worth $52 every single day. I bought this car using that app because I knew I'd finance it. It's got a clean title, no damage reports. I know what I'll get for it, and there's so much meat on the bones. I could give someone a hell of a deal that maybe doesn't have as much money to spend on it up front, and I could finance it for them. For those of you guys like, oh, this is why, car dealers are scumbags. Let me be clear here. I got a deal on this car. I can give a deal. If I would have paid the MMR of it, I think the MMR is about $4,000. I could probably just look it up right now for you guys. Let's see. Let's see what MMR is on this car. Now, when I do MMR, I don't use a grade, okay? I do not use a grade. I don't believe in the grading system. I grade my own cars by what I want. End of story. So I do put mileage. Okay, let's at least just put the mileage in there. Let's see. So it's saying I should have spent $6,250 at the auction. So if you spent $6,250 on that car at the auction, by the time you go through it and everything else, fuck it, $6,250. I might just run that thing through the auction. Holy shit. Shit, if I don't do anything to that car and I ran it through the auction and I got $5,000 for it, I'd be happy as a pig in shit, to be honest with you guys. Anyway, sorry. So that's where we're at, guys. So if you bought it at Manheim, you'd expect to spend $6,250 on it, and at the end of the day, you sell it for $12,000 because you'd have to do some recon to it, and that's it. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoy these videos. Definitely comment below. Like I said, I'm not a scumbag car dealer. I'm not looking to bang anyone over their head. I got a great deal on the car. I am going to make money on the car. I'm not going to go all the way for that 12. It's actually, $1,500 on top of that. I'm not going to go for that number. I'm not looking to bury anyone in the car. But I do got to make money my damn self. So, and I might wholesale it. Guys, here's the question. Would you wholesale it, or would you try to retail it? I mean, wholesale is a decent number for a quick flip. That's money right back in the bank. Boom, boom, So let me know what you think. But definitely, guys, if you're financing, look into that app. I don't have a link for it. I'm not affiliated by it. It's $52 with tax, everything included, per month. Unlimited reports on the app. They do have a desktop version, which is $900 for 1,000 pulls. I don't know why you would do that. Maybe the desktop version is a little bit better. I'm not spending $900 up front to pull 1,000 cars, especially since I don't know if I'm going to buy that car or not. All this is like before the purchase, okay? What I do is I'll do that, and then I'll come over here and I'll use the auto check from Manheim. It's free. I'm trying to save a couple bucks, and that's it. Any case, guys, I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. Definitely comment, like, and subscribe. Hook your boy up, because I'm always going to bring you the real. I'm not a guy who's going to sit here and try to jump on the bandwagon of a bunch of other YouTubers. I keep it real. I got boots in the ground. I'm in the streets. I'm doing what I do. So hit me with that subscribe at least.